Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Peer Pressure Podcast. You got the usual suspects in the building. Myself, Jerome, Fran, Zealous, whatever you want to call me. Daddy, don't matter.
Man, come on, man.
To the left of me, we got my boy, Mr. Rated Drastic himself, the one and only
Mr. Cavity.
Keto.
Aye.
Sitting across from my boy Keto, we got
Your favorite mulligan.
changing up. You got the boy Bird over there, bro. Chilling.
Who?
Yeah.
The black baboon.
The dark skinned owl.
I do vu. do.
Timon and Pumbaa ass nigga. Sitting across from me, we got Mr. Simba himself.
From House Griffin Whore.
That's so fire.
Can we start the pot? We ain't here for too long, bro. We got places to see and people to do. Let's go, bro. First topic is what? BBC and somebody white
Pause, bro. You can't just intro that like that, bro.
BBC and somebody white nigga.
Yo, white wifey, yeah. Something like that. Look, so we got Adam 22 and Lena the Plug, his shorty, bro. They just got married, the end of May? Right? Mm-hmm. Right. And she just dropped a few days ago a little clip of her and a very well-known male porn star.
That nigga dick is size as me. I ain't gonna lie. He got his 5'7" penis, bro.
That's fucking wild.
So she dropped a clip saying she's about to start filming with him, right? And it broke the fucking internet.
They is clowning this nigga, bro.
He really opened himself up to it, bro. And she's about to open herself up to it.
Oh, she did. Yeah, she did that already.
That bitch just hollowed out.
Right after she dropped that little snippet.
He dropped the load.
Facts. You could pick her up by her stomach and blow on her pussy. You would hear.
You gonna hear a little black baby's cry.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
So yeah, like I said, like Bert said, the internet has been clowning this man, roasting this nigga. But you got a lot of people that are part of that sex worker
Community.
Yeah, they're saying, well, they're porn stars. They fuck different bitches together and shit like that.
Much different.
But it's different. Giving your wife the day after the wedding.
Was it the day after?
It was the day after.
Nah.
I don't think
It was the day
what I
after.
heard.
It was the day after.
Because Crit Mac was bombing on him.
That's true. Because he had Crip Mac and Destiny on, and they was talking about it on No Jumper.
Yeah.
Nah, because that doesn't make any sense with the timeline from when they dropped the wedding, the little video of the wedding. He dropped that shit at the end of May.
All right, what's the timeline? Because I guarantee it doesn't make it right.
Either way,
It don't.
You know?
It don't.
We just got married.
Regardless,
Their marriages are like a month fresh.
But it's like they've been doing this together for like 7 years. She never wanted to fuck. She never fucked anybody else. It was never a discussion.
that's what you thought. That right there, he probably was like, "What you think?
No.
Do you want to?" She's
But
like,
no. He said it though, because there's like they've been together for 7 years. Because even like Crip Mac and them were just like, why now? Like you made all the money. Like you've been doing this. Y'all been fine. Right. So why do it now? And he was like, that's a valid point. But he was just like, she talked to me about it, and he was like, she gave him multiple outs. She's like,
so
listen.
who brought up the conversation?
I think that's always been a conversation, but she never acted on it.
Yeah, it's always been. They had been talking about it for years. He said, I think they were talking about it for like a year or two prior. But when it finally leaned up to it and he gave her the green light or whatever it is, she tried to give him out like, listen, if you don't want me to do this, I won't do this type shit. And I guess you don't really give a fuck. But my whole thing is, even if you're going to do that, like what happens next? Is this going to be a continuing thing? Because I don't think you just do it like a one and done type of vibe, unless this was like some stunt to make money, like, oh, she finally fucked somebody else.
Yes.
Definitely made headlines. That's for sure.
Because one, they gonna make good money. She made good money off that.
Facts.
Two, she fucked with a nigga. Adam not hitting them spots like the nigga probably could have.
He hollowed her out.
Oh, fuck.
He's got a huge dick. I forgot what his name is. What's that porn star nigga name?
I don't know. Table dick. I don't fucking know his name.
shit.
I crossed his fucking penis on Twitter. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Yeah. So I like it's.
It's a
get
deformity at this point.
I
I'm sorry for talking about his dick. My bad.
Yo, yeah,
crazy.
you gotta pause that shit. I get both sides of the argument, but I think the timeline of how shit has played out with them has made it even worse because, like, yo, y'all just got married, bro.
That's
That's been the main topic. Like, y'all just got married, and now you about to hold your wife out to a nigga. Well, you already did hold your wife out to a nigga.
all right. So let's focus on that because I think that's the key thing because it's already been like a thing before that. At least with him, where like
He was
you know,
fucking. Yeah, they
have
had their
people-
little podcast.
Yeah.
They interviewed porn stars, and then they fucked the porn stars.
and no one batted an eyelash. But as soon as they get married, and then she, whatever.
So you're saying double standard?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because like a girl, whatever, but a guy, you letting your wife hit that? All right.
Fucking simp.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
It'd be different. Like if Adam was like actually packing, you feel me? Like niggas would be like, all right, well, she's not getting hollowed out that bad. But then now it's like, yeah, you just let her fuck this nigga that be on black all the
But
time.
that nigga got like a 9-10 inch dick, bro. It's just like you can't even compete.
At that point,
if they was doing it in the beginning,
yeah.
they were though.
but no, she never fucked.
Oh yeah.
Another dude,
But
Okay,
if they was like doing that, like Adam was tag teaming her with another nigga, and she was just going out fucking other porn stars, and we wouldn't have mind right now.
And don't they have, and I feel like it's gonna be worse because they have a kid now too.
I-
Because it's like it's already one thing that you're a sex worker. You feel me? That's already kind of like walking that line.
Yeah.
But it's like at least it's just content of your mom and your dad. You still gonna see it, which is traumatic. But now you also got to see like your mom getting railed by another nigga whose dick is huger than your dad's too, and they're gonna be chewing that little nigga up.
I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah,
normal.
somebody whose podcast did he go on and have this conversation with?
I think it was his.
It was his or flagrant.
No, it wasn't
Went on-
flagrant.
It was his that
What-
he
what-
first.
He had
He had a conversation prior on a different episode where it was going to be done, I believe, and then he had the episode when it was done.
About with this dude.
yeah, but there was another. I think he was talking to Whack 100.
Yes.
Yeah, he had an interview. He was like, "Yo, what like when your kids get older, what are you gonna do?"
Yeah.
Like, because he was like, by the 3rd grade, kids are fucking malicious.
Facts.
He's gonna be like your kid's gonna get tore up because all these kids are looking at porn and shit. And we've talked about this shit too. It's just like, yo, what happens when you in school and your classmate like, yo, I seen your mom getting fucked, bro. Can I have next?
On
Like,
live. I gotta beat that up. But
Yeah.
either way, I was gonna say that. It's like it's gonna be so much, like unliving people, like to bleep it out too. It's gonna be so much in the future, bro.
I'm telling you. I remember you said like we had that conversation before in the past. You're like, I feel like it'll become normal. Yes, it'll become normal.
Yeah.
But it'll never be normal to kids.
Yeah.
It'll never be normal for kids.
They lucky I'm not born now. Oh, in 10 years from
Come
now.
on, bro.
They lucky. They lucky.
But I feel like it's gonna be it's gonna be like a mixture of kids who are getting bullied by their peers because their parents are sex workers, and then their sex worker parents retaliating by fucking their moms or some shit. It's gonna be like a wild mix of shit.
Gangster. It's gonna be a documentary on Netflix. I can't wait.
They waste no time with that.
I
shit.
can't wait, bro. The OnlyFans pandemic. Netflix gonna go crazy.
They're gonna have a wild ass.
All of us gonna be on there.
They're lucky coronavirus not a thing right now. Like if it was an ongoing thing,
It's
because
crazy.
because yo, that shit took off, bro, during the pandemic.
Of course, niggas was bored. The only thing they did was beat off.
Yeah,
I'm happy my eater was close to me.
yo,
you're what?
but
My eater.
it's even
So close.
It's even crazier with that whole thing is because like you have a lot of educated men and women, like they got college degrees and everything.
Yeah.
And they took time off and now they made this shit their career. And you can't go back after that.
Because the money's good.
Well, OnlyFans.
Yeah, with OnlyFans and everything. Like Reddit exists, so it don't matter. Your shit is everywhere.
Listen, to all y'all that got OnlyFans as my Instagram friends, I've seen it all already. I've seen it all. All of it. Guess for how much? $3.99, bitch.
Buy none, get all of them free.
Buy none, get all of them.
Buy none, get some.
And some of y'all nasty too, and sweep y'all floor too. Some of y'all know you know what I'm talking about. Sweep your floor.
Yeah. But that's
Playing with your pussy with lollipop sticks on the ground. Nasty motherfucker.
but that's the realistic thing, bro. Like these, like I've come across like at least 10 videos in a row where it's just like, and it's trending on TikTok, which is the fucking wild part. And these bitches and these niggas is proud of it. Before the pandemic, like, I was a nurse, After the pandemic, I'm a sex worker.
Yo, bro, I swear, I feel like the higher percentage of them is like military and army vets, bro. They all just bail out.
Yeah, because the money is good, bro. Somebody said
Trust me.
OnlyFans money is equivalent to drug money.
Yes. Fast money come with slow problems, though. Let it build, nigga. Let it build.
But I ain't got to do federal time. Bitch, I don't got to show my dick and be like mad about it in the future. So what?
Easy.
But that's the premise. That's the premise of America, like of OnlyFans, of the world. Really, it's just like easy money is the best money. So if all I got to do is shake my dick
And shake my ass and play with a click in the car wash, no problem.
yeah.
Define click.
But Adam 22 was so Crip Mac asked him, was like, how do you feel about it? And he was like, in the beginning, I didn't care. But after it all happened,
When he started getting hoed out online.
When she, I guess it's like when it happened and he seen the backlash, he started to really sit with himself and think about it like,
Dummy.
Yeah, but I put it more on him than I do her because
Facts.
she like you said, bro. She gave him outs multiple times. He said it in the clip. He was just like she asked me like multiple times. She said, "Are you okay with this? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with this?" And he kept saying, "Yeah, that's on you. You could have said, nah, you know what? Let's just vote that."
He was screaming, though, for a minute. I don't give a fuck what she do.
of course.
Until it's done.
It's the man ego.
Yeah, until it's
man
done.
ego.
But you was about to say.
I was gonna play devil's advocate and be like, all right, but like this has always been a situation. He's been fucking other girls. It was all business. So when it comes to her,
It was business, but it was
it's the double standard
together.
I'm talking about.
It was together, though.
She
fucked the nigga dolo. Like, they would bring him on the pod, they would talk, and then they would fuck.
No, he fucked a couple girls.
No, they fuck girls together
They
all the
fuck
time.
girls together all the time. But their thing
all
was
the time.
their porn clips are like, she would come on, they would bring a guest on a pod, they would talk, then they would start fucking.
Yeah. That was their only thing.
Or she would like help him fuck other bitches. Like, AIDS, suck the dick, lay the balls, you feel me?
All right, but then we push back on that and be like, what's stopping him from helping him out?
So you want him to suck some dick too?
No, I'm not saying suck some dick.
That's what- That's what you said?
No, I'm playing
Clean the
devil's
whistle,
advocate.
nigga. Clean
I'm
the
playing
whistle.
Devil's advocate, like
nah, like have a threesome.
Hey, babe, cup his balls, you feel me, for the angle?
Yeah, that- but
No,
that's what I
that's
said.
not what this nigga is
But
talking about.
I agree. That's what I said. If it happened in the beginning, nobody wouldn't care right now. But it's the fact that they waited so long
7 years, bro.
and then got married. They had a kid, then they got married.
is this the first or second? I think it's the second, because I think they were talking on Flagrant that
Second kid, either way, nigga, your baby mom got bust open
I'm just
by
saying it's fucked up. Now you got
a
two kids to worry about.
huge penis,
Bro, she's just as hollow as when the baby came out.
So my question, this is my question. You think the sex is going to be different between them two after this?
Yep.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't know a single man who does not have, and I'll admit this up front, I don't know any single man who is not to some extent a little bit territorial over somebody he's fucked consistently.
I agree. I think it works both ways. Doesn't matter. Like,
Yes.
I've been to a point where,
The dick's valuable though.
yeah, I've been to a point where it's like, I don't give a fuck who you fuck, shorty.
Been there,
but
done
when,
that.
But when you come to a, like, oh, I got feelings for shorty, yeah, I don't really want you fucking nobody.
It's just knowing about it.
Yeah,
know, like-
that too. But it's the fact is like, I don't want.
But it's also knowing that it's like, the thing is, the only thing is that I can say that might help him is like, we have to see the clip. That's the only thing, because it's like if he fucked her and he had this bitch going crazy, you feel me? Then it's just like, you get what I'm saying? If he had her fucking pretzel style, bro, convulsing like the exorcism, bro.
And then compared to his porn,
I'm gonna interject real quick, guys. The video comes out July 13th. Whoever want to leak that shit,
That is horrible.
Reddit, I can't wait.
There's that date.
Listen. Whoever want to leak it, send me the link.
This is what they need to do is they really need to hype this shit up. So at least, bro, they need to make it like a movie trailer.
Bro, they need to have have Nick Cannon type drum line in the back.
Facts, bro. In a world.
That's horrible. They got a drop date for that shit.
Yeah, they got a drop date,
That's
bro. I seen that shit when I was trying to look up the little timeline shit, bro. I seen that. I was like, July 13th, bookmark.
Let me bring it back real quick. It's like, listen, he wanted his cake and eat it too. And when it, the reverse happened, it's like.
Do you think he asked this one question?
Oh my God.
Was he better than me?
Was he better than me? Do you think that question was
I couldn't
laid
handle
on
it.
the table? I don't want to know.
If he's smart, no, but at the same time,
I feel like she going around the house talking about it.
nah, she wouldn't.
Punch that bitch in the chest.
if he's smart, no, but at the same time, it's like, it depends, because like they're in love, so the sex is not only is it just a physical thing, but that emotional connection adds to it, as opposed to just fucking a random nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Big time. But
You ever heard about digmatized?
Oh yeah, for sure. Been a nigga. What I just tell you recently?
it's that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Bitch, she probably never felt a lumber before. She probably never got some lumber dropped off in her before.
Facts, bro. That bitch.
Just saying, bro.
You put that pool noodle in there.
All right, next topic. Next topic.
Bro.
Put that pool noodle in there.
Yo, Pod. The 13th, save the date, bookmark that shit. That's what we going to end the topic on.
Bro, that's our
July
homework.
13th.
That's
Bookmark that shit.
talking about shooting. Talking about shooting your shot, shooting, nigga.
So Chicago at a fucking chicken spot, bro. This is how ghetto this shit is. You got a mother and son duo. Her name is Carlicia Hood, and then the other guy's name. What did I say it was? Was it like Jeremy or something? Jeremy Brown or some shit like that.
I'm gonna call him gangster.
So apparently there was an altercation between Carlicia and the victim Jeremy Brown, right?
Yeah.
Niggas arguing in a chicken spot. You can see it in the video on Twitter. He really starts like laying into her. He really starts like laying into her and it's like talking and shit.
Yeah. Order your food.
Yeah, he's like, order your food.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah. So he's talking this big shit, right? And apparently, the son had went to the car.
She told him to because she's licensed to carry.
Yeah. So went into. He's like, say one more thing. I'll punch you in your face. Da da da. And she keeps going. They keep going back and forth. And he cocks back, throws one straight to her face.
Multiple shots.
Yup.
A good 3.
Yo.
3, about 3, 4.
And like right at the end of the clip, all you hear is a gunshot.
Yeah, I think it was more. Was it 1 or 2?
It was one in the chicken spot.
Yeah,
and then he shot him 2 more times, I believe, outside in the back.
Yeah, but in that video, you could hear that first gunshot.
Ah.
Yeah, that shit.
It is what it is.
Mink, mink.
Sounds like to me.
So the son, the 14-year-old son who actually did the shooting, he was taken into custody, and they were charging him with murder because the dude had died. But it's just like a crazy scenario because everybody's like, oh, nah, free them. He was protecting his mom, da-da-da, blase. Come to find out, all the charges got dropped.
But you know what annoys me about that situation is they try to like make so many stories, not so many, but they try to make stories to make this woman seem like she was guilty. Because what they also tried to say was because if you listen to the video, you hear another woman in the background just kind of like, you better stop, like listen to that man, he warning you, da-da-da-da-da. They tried to say the mom instructed the son after he shot the dude to come back and shoot the lady, the witness who I guess they try to say she was instigating it, but that wasn't true. And even the way Chicago PD handled it. So then now when they reviewed the situation, she gets off and now she's suing the police department for it.
Good.
Hope she win.
She caught 3 strays to the face. Like, come on, man. Like,
I don't give a fuck who was punching my mother. It could have been a 3-month-old baby.
honestly, it could have been Gandhi himself.
It could have been any fucking body.
Gandhi used to beat this.
If I had it on me, simple. What would that mean?
Are you shooting to kill or are you shooting to injure?
I'm shooting to fucking kill, bro. I'm shooting to disman, bro. I can't speak English. I'm an angry.
Because this was the beautiful part about it. Like, to me, is like you look at at his funeral or whatever, like the wake or whatever it is, or however they did it. They had the pictures. They had, I don't know, maybe his mom, his grandma, or whoever these two ladies are on pictures of the man, and in the pictures, they show him, and he also has like his 2 kids. And people were arguing, like, if he was willing to hit a woman like that, he'd probably beat his baby mom up, too.
Simple.
And then my favorite caption of the whole situation is, I believe it was either came for a burger or came for some pizza, left with some wings. I was like, yo.
You seen the other one? Somebody was like,
Twitter is wrong.
Somebody was like, he was swearing to his grandma. He's like, oh, my grandma. And somebody was like, I guarantee you seen her that day.
Yo. Bro. You know what's funny though? Like, so they pretty much had cardboard cutouts of this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
And apparently his baby mom was twerking on one. And somebody captioned that shit and was just like, look at this dumb bitch. You should have told your man, no, I want tacos instead of chicken.
She probably was twerking on him because she's like, nigga, you dead, but you ain't gonna punch on me no more. Either way, you get what you give out in this world. And he had instant karma. Some people said,
facts.
I was going back and forth with this lady at my job. She's like, well, no matter what happens, you shouldn't take a life. I'm like, if my mom is being harmed in front of my eyes, I'll fight a bear, bro. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Because at the same time, it's fight or flight. And you look at you talking to a 14-year-old kid, too. 14-year-old kid ain't going to think twice either.
Simple.
Me, personally, I probably would have shot the dude in his leg. I would have made sure he never walked again. You wouldn't throw no punches.
But that's the thing with guns. People always say, oh, like, there's some very few places where you can shoot somebody to injure them. But if you shoot a gun, bro, you can shoot somebody in leg. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you just shoot him in his leg? There's a fucking artery in your leg where you can bleed out within like 30 seconds, bro.
It's not only that, but it's just like, you know how hard of a target a leg is? You know, like when they teach you like shoot guns, like to kill, not necessarily to kill, but like to injure, they tell you aim for the torso. Like,
Chest head.
That's the biggest target. Like the head, you're 9 times out of 10, you're not making that. Like,
especially too, because even in that kid's defense too, it's just kind of like if they in that tight corner and he's boxing your mom, you can't really aim without possibly hitting your mom too.
Yup.
Yeah. And the fact that he let off one was good, because if he had let off multiple, he probably would have hit it.
No. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's smart.
Hit anybody.
Yeah, anyone. You get what I'm saying? But I'm happy that he didn't get charged.
Good.
You get what I'm
They
saying?
both got off, and I hope they win that lawsuit too.
But they got to get the fuck out of Chicago.
Chicago.
You don't think his family going to retaliate, bro?
It's Chicago.
It's Chicago. You know them GDs, them biddies, they on their ass. They on their ass right now.
It's true. It's a good point.
All them niggas look like Chief Keef.
Yeah, and they don't care about age. They'll kill a 12, 13-year-old in Chicago. Come on.
Yeah, don't send a little nigga to kill that little nigga. You feel me?
Simple. You seen that fucking dude, the rapper was in the drive-by at Wendy's. They ran up and shot him and his little daughter.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Seen that shit? They killed the little 2-year-old daughter.
Yo, was Chicago the same place where the dude was locked up? He got released and they shot him in front of fucking in front of the police station?
Police, bro. Yep. And the same one when they rented that bodega, shot the dude and his mom. You talk about Gotham itself. That's like if Chicago is literally Gotham.
Yeah.
It's Batman's a satire on fucking Chicago.
Batman wouldn't have survived.
Hell no.
Everybody was
in the mouth.
Hell no.
Batman would have been the BD.
For sure.
Either way, that shit wild, bro.
Yeah, it's a wild scenario. I mean, like, and as a parent, you never want to have your kid in that situation. But like you said, fight or flight, bro.
Simple. What would you do? You would have done the same thing?
Oh yeah.
If you touch my mom, you're dying.
Simple.
Don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Why do we keep repeating it? You're dying.
Simple.
You're done.
Mom Dukes, bro. You always
You
gotta
got
protect
to.
Mom Dukes.
God himself couldn't pull me off you.
And it's funny to jump off of what you said, where somebody was like, "Oh, nah, it's never right to take a life." I hate when people say stupid shit because like that. You're not in a situation.
You're not.
You're not in a situation. Like until you yourself is in that situation, then you wouldn't know how it's gonna play out.
Simple.
It's just like you can't talk about, oh nah, it's never right to take a life. All right, what if it was you in the situation?
Nigga, you eat chicken every day. You taking like, come on. You want to preach that philosophy? Like, stop eating meat.
Fact, you're technically Hitler to poultry. If you want to be real.
That is so wild.
Oh my god!
That's so
But
wild.
it's a fact though. That was a wild analogy, but it's
bar.
a fact.
I'm saying, bro.
Like,
The poultry.
like you can't just say some shit like that without ever being in a situation. Cause like if it's between me and somebody else, I'm choosing me every fucking time, bro. Like, yo, you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
And I look at it like this. This is like kind of like my own like mental. Like they say murder is always wrong, but I say killing is always justifiable. You know, he probably got welcome back to school and is getting all the attention right now.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I feel like for them it's just another day in Chicago.
That nigga is homecoming king, bro, right now.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Yo,
Protector of
G
moms.
Damn, bro.
I would have go to school. I would have went to school with his picture on my shirt.
Crazy.
wild, nigga. Don't ever go to Chicago.
And I had big letters. Yup. Got my body.
Nah, I'm saying if I were him, I got the option to do it all over again. I'd do it 10 more times for real.
I would have did like I would have did like some grimy shit though.
Pistol whipped him.
Nah, I would have ran up and put it in his ass.
That is so wild. Bro.
You would have hit my mom.
That's like that's out of pocket.
You would have hit my mom. Out of pocket, you hit my mom. That's out
Oh
of
my
pocket.
god, bro.
It's literally hitting somebody's mom and abortions. That's literally the most out of pocket shit you can do. You get what I'm saying? You already top tier. You top tier, so I gotta put the barrel in your butt. I got to put the barrel in your butt.
Oh, you gonna be shitting out of two holes.
Oh my god.
And I'll let him live. If he live off that, I'll let him live. I'm telling you, bro. I'm going knuckle deep.
Can you imagine you
Nigga,
feel something hot go in
you
your
fighting
butt,
some demons, bro. You fighting some
I'm telling you, I'm going handle deep.
You
bitch.
imagine you feel something hot go in your butt, bro.
You want to get shot in the chicken store? Act up.
Let's go to the Wingstop real
Go to
quick.
the Wingstop, nigga. That's gonna be your last stop, nigga.
Nah, niggas gotta run up in chucks, bro.
I'm gonna chuck this bullet in you.
That's a fucking bar. That's a fucking bar.
Oh my god, bro.
Can we get back to the podcast, bro?
What are we talking about?
Well, seems like it was real life GTA. And speaking of GTA, bro, have y'all seen what's going on in France?
Bro, what the fuck going on in France? We.
Well, let's talk about the start of it. A 17-year-old kid, I believe Muslim background, was murdered by police. It was during a traffic stop. I watched the video. They had him, they were detaining him, but they had the guns pointed at him. You feel me? One of them did. Through the windshield, over top the windshield.
Front or side windshield?
Front.
Oh,
So
shit.
one of them was in the car. I guess they was trying to get him out. The other one was behind the door, but he was over the windshield. They said the cop. They said he was aiming at his leg, so he couldn't move. This is what some people said, or what they're speculating. The kid drove off.
Yeah.
When he tried to drive off, he shot the gun, hit the kid, killed him.
Where he hit him at?
I believe in the chest, probably. It seemed like he died pretty quickly because it's like he starts to try and drive off, pop, and then the car just slow rolls.
Jesus Christ.
So everybody in France, I believe 10% of the population in France is Islamic, Muslim. And it's like one of like the second, probably like main-ish coming out religions or whatever it is. It has been riots, revolts. Everybody's going crazy since this kid died. It's real life GTA in France right now.
The videos right now. I'm playing the video.
Bro, are insane, my nigga.
Bro.
They destroyed a government building in Lyon or Lyon. I don't know how they pronounce it. It was like 2,360. What is it? I'm not even gonna do the numbers because there's way too many. But a lot of shit's been happening. Police have been deployed everywhere. It's all across the country. Cities have been destroyed, burned down. Like they're going hard out there over this. And honestly,
that's so gangster,
bro. That's so fucking. That's an album cover.
Look,
sorry to cut you off,
you good.
but it really is off what you saying.
I'm gonna send that video to you, bro. That might have to be the thumbnail.
The thumbnail might be.
Bro, they're going.
Oh my!
I want to go to France so bad now.
Yo, they're wild.
They're going so hard in France right now because this kid died, and honestly, because they tried to justify it by saying he had a criminal background.
That's always.
It's always, right?
Always. That's the scapegoat.
But it's also at the same time, it's because they're trying to blame it on a couple of things. Because France defunded the police. They also have a law where like mad immigrants are coming in from like Africa, and they're saying it's like I don't know how like the refugees are like part of like the Islamic kind of army.
Yo, let's turn France black,
bro. It's literally like a civil war. It's a civil war in there right now.
That's literally what's happening.
Keep going, but there's another civil war that's going on. We'll talk about it a little bit.
It's becoming a civil war, and they're blaming it on the African, Islamic people and a lot of Muslims are taking part in it and shit like that. Small businesses are getting destroyed. So you have videos of business owners trying to protect their businesses with bats and shit like that.
Why? Why do they always go for the small business? Go for the higher up.
I'm about to say I never understood that, but they is though. Like they burning down buildings there.
I get it's easier to get to, but like they're not doing nothing.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that shit either.
Even
when it was happening here, like why was you going to the mom and pop shops?
Bro, I'm burning down Walmart and Target.
CVS's, you feel me? Like I'm going crazy. Walgreens.
Allegedly, I never did that, but
like I'm going, but like the government shit.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, City Hall.
Bro, you have to understand, like 9% of the population has brought down entire cities.
Bro,
that's all it takes, bro.
Crazy.
9%, bro. That is crazy.
My question is,
on the map.
You said, was he trying to drive away during the stop, or did they release him like he was good to go?
No. This was during the stop. So it was like I don't know if what it exactly happened where their guns got drawn, because all you see is the footage of one officer trying to like keep him from moving. The other one is behind the car door, so it's open, so he's on the other side of it. Mm-hmm. He's standing over the windshield while the other one's trying to keep him. He starts to try and drive off. Pat. That's it.
I mean, yeah. You can speak. I agree with you.
I
already agree.
Yeah, that's such a I get it. I get why people are upset, especially if nobody got the full story. But if you try to drive off during a traffic stop with a gun drawn on you, bro.
But either way, that should still be your last resort. You can stop him in a car. If he get out on some bullshit, light him up.
But you don't know, and he's already being erratic.
I get it. But it's the same. It's the same story, different nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
Bro, how many niggas try to pull off and mad cops shoot the fucking car up when he just trying to pull off?
I haven't really seen many like that.
Bro,
like
that's my argument.
Like there's videos like
the taser bitch. The taser off.
Yeah. But no, you're a cop, and you confuse it. Yeah.
But either way,
she needs to be charged. But there's videos where it's just like they're in a pursuit of a vehicle, right?
Yes.
Dude bails out the car and he starts running. You don't shoot somebody in the back while they're running.
No. I agree.
You're legit. You're a cop. You're supposed to be in tip top physical shape and run.
Most cops aren't, and most cops can't fight. So, but
don't. Why are you making excuses for the cops?
But I'm not making excuses. I'm spitting facts. Most cops can't fight. But at the end of the
Nigga,
day,
you gonna run?
huh?
You gonna run today?
Listen, all right. So, if you decide to share it and put it in the video, fine. But I just want to show y'all, and y'all decide.
If it was the U.S., they would have lit his car up with like 30 fucking bullets a gun.
Yeah, but either way, it's still the gun. He's still shot. You feel what I'm saying? And I look at it like shooting someone should be your last resort. And I understand
it should, but you're talking about somebody in a vehicle that's like 2 to 3 tons.
I get it, but you on the outside.
25 miles per hour can still kill someone.
You're not in front of the car. He was on the side of the car. This because I watched the video like 14 times.
Why are they detaining him?
It was a regular traffic stop. So,
And
then on top of that, they're saying police also tried to lie and say he rammed his car into their car.
You see the cover-ups.
So honestly, you can investigate the shoot, right? Mm-hmm. You can say, yeah, it was your gun should have been your last resort, but you have somebody in a vehicle that weighs 2 tons, and we're all outside the car.
You're not in front of the car. See,
I
couldn't
like I said,
was you in front of the car? Was you in front of the car? This is the questions they're gonna ask him in the court. Was you in front of the car?
It don't matter.
No, because originally now the cop would have got off, no issue. But now that they have the footage and it was released, now they're really examining this shit. Like now they're really looking at it because
and he's still not going to be at fault.
This is France. You don't know.
Yeah,
he's still not going to be at fault.
And you know what? You might be right. And I only say that because they might be like, you know what? For this one kid, y'all tore up the whole city. We don't even care no more. We don't even care no more. That's even. They might be like, scales is balanced. Scales is balanced for this one kid because no one knows besides footage, nobody knows what happened inside the car. Yeah. And what I hope is ideal, or what they do is I hope these police officers in France have body cam footage.
Yeah, I doubt it. But
my only question, bro, y'all keep saying routine traffic stop. There is, in that video I saw, what was it, 4 cops?
2 cops.
2.
One was in the car trying to get him out. Other one was on the side of the car.
There was nobody. Oh, nope. Okay, all right, nobody behind it.
There's just 2 cops.
Yeah,
it's 2, bro.
I watched that video.
Let me see that again.
Yeah.
The video. Yeah, if they had a longer video, and I hope they release a body cam video.
I think United States is one of the only ones really with.
Yeah, I hope they have a body cam, but that looked like a motorcycle. A motorcycle patrol, bro.
So let's talk about the numbers, though. Also, 1,000 people arrested across the country for the 4th consecutive night. Nearly 80 police officers injured. 1,300 cars set on fire. 2,500 fires were registered in total.
Am I the only one that likes anarchy? So lit.
I'm here with you.
I just been there to take pictures, bro.
I think they're riding. I think they're riding stupidly.
Well, we did too. They doing the exact same thing we did.
A lot of no. What I'm trying to say is I don't think that shoot warranted a riot.
I think that was the what's that shit called?
That broke the camel's back.
Boom. That's what I think it was.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of racism going on.
Yes.
In France due to like the Muslim community.
Yeah. And it's a lot of migrants coming in too.
Yeah. And a lot of them are Muslim. And it's become like a hub. Yeah. But that shit, I don't think that I think that was just like I think they could have picked a different situation to riot on them.
Yeah, but it's just like they were waiting on something.
Yeah. You know? And the kid was black and he was Muslim.
And 17. Yeah. So it's just like
trifecta.
But they coming like it's gonna start because now it's like a domino effect because now everybody's mad about it. Yeah. Now that's happening in Switzerland. It's happening in different places that are also writing about this shit.
The same thing happened here with George Floyd. Yeah. Everywhere over the world did the exact same shit.
Yeah, that's not because that shit was fucked. That why are you driving off, especially with somebody with a gun on you?
Listen,
like I was gonna say, I wanted to make
that.
I can't.
I wanted to make this point. Yeah, I wanted to make this point before he started spitting the numbers. Right. I started saying we weren't there, right?
Yeah.
None of us were there. I don't know how they operate, but you don't as a cop, you don't pull a gun on somebody unless there's actually a threat. You got to ask, nobody's asking the questions. Why was the cop trying to pull him out the car? Why was the gun on him in the first place? How did the traffic stop escalate to that point to begin with? These are all questions you got to ask. Everybody's just going off the reaction, bro.
I agree.
You got certain circumstances that we don't have the answers to.
Yeah, I agree. Either way. But you saying why you pulling off? The bounce off that is like,
I hate. Don't say, oh well, I'm scared.
Nigga, that's the main. See, you respectfully, I think you're around them niggas so much, you became numb to it. I was brought up in a town where I am petrified of them niggas.
If you petrified, nigga,
I'm hauling ass. I ran. Listen, I got more miles behind me getting away from police on feet than any nigga at this table. Why? Because I know. Because I know certain cops grab you, you won't even get booked. They just fuck you up.
Yeah.
So it's like, God knows what they go through in France with these racist cops. And it's probably most likely there's a lot of racist cops in France too. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, of course he's scared. He's 17 years old. He's still a young boy. He's seen the world we living in. Nigga, I'm getting about it. Oh, hell no. You trying to get me out? Help. Boom. Get shot. Point exactly. Yes, I get what you're saying. Like, just get out just get out the car. But it's like,
nah, I'm not even saying all that.
Yeah.
It's, hold on.
Yeah.
Look, so I'm not even saying all that. My thing is, you have a gun on you already. You already take the loss.
Yeah.
You already at the loss, bro. Because that nigga had that shit pointed straight at him.
He probably didn't know.
No, he knew. Ain't no way he ain't know, bro.
Yeah, this nigga
right here, Neff. He
and
knew.
both the cops is in your line of sight. These niggas had the gun, bro, right on him. Why would you drive off? That's so dumb.
Fear.
If it's one of them, fear makes you do dumb things, nigga, that's the dumbest shit he could have done.
Fear. He's a young boy. Fear.
I mean, like you both have very good points, and like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Because I mean, it's a shitty situation, but like no one's in the right and no one's in the wrong.
Yeah, I feel as though he made the situation worse. Well, obviously because he died, but he made the situation worse by driving off.
See, I can play devil advocate.
No, I agree with
you. I can bounce off that and say, what if the cops escalated? Most cops in the world, every cops I ever came through, except for like a couple, don't know how to diffuse from the situation. They always trying to add fume to the fire. They want you to do something. They want you to react.
Yeah. So because it grants them the we do it all the time. It grants them the ability to. Guess what? You did that. Guess what? I get to fuck you up now.
Simple.
There's a lot of variables to consider because it's just like Josh said. Like y'all both cooking. Because like at the same time, from the police's perspective, even what Frank could say is like, it was not the smartest, but the police could have probably wanted this nigga too, because like he has, from what he shows, because he does music and music videos, so he be around like gang related niggas, and he's in music videos, portraying that lifestyle and shit like that. They probably could have wanted him. Probably could have caught his ass. Probably could have had some more. Who knows what happened? Yeah. I still think the whole situation is fucked up.
Absolutely.
Because people are releasing footage for a reason. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because if it weren't for the footage, it'd just be like, oh yeah, he fucked up. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He got for this reason and da-da-da. It'd be his word. It'd be what the police said, and nobody would ask questions. Simple. That's why we have that footage.
Body cam, where is that? Because again, I agree.
If they even have body cam.
Yeah, we both right until the body cam come out and see what was the reason. Did they escalate? Did they say get out the car? Now get out the car. You don't know how aggressive cops is. Plenty of times I got ripped out the car just to get the fuck out the car. Get out the car. Oh, okay. Rip me out the car.
Remember what happened to us?
Yep.
No.
We wasn't trying.
Get out the car.
No, not in trying. When we was following Omar, bleep it. But
yeah, that shit happened to me. It was on my birthday too.
Yeah.
It was on like my 18th or 19th birthday.
I'm not saying being a police officer isn't a stressful job, but it comes to a point where it's like, it's a lot of cops that escalate purposely to get that itch off. You get what I'm saying?
They're
like
looking for the reason. It's just
looking for a puss to snatch. Simple. You get what I'm saying? And that's a lot. I'm not saying all of them, but again,
That's why they have these videos.
And not all of them, but I guarantee you, not all fucking Hitler people in his army was bad either.
No. But don't say all
real
of them
shit.
like they're their own like separate
That's wild.
entity.
What's up? What's up?
I don't know.
with you?
Hitler on my mind today. I don't know.
Yeah, you're wild.
Nigga, this nigga read Mein Kampf, bitch.
Yeah.
But like, don't treat cops like their own like separate hybrid of like fucking human. They're people. So like, at the end of the day, most people.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
you just act sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But they became that. They became their own entity now.
and with that, what do you mean by that?
They became their own.
They're a gang.
Literally, they're just a gang ran by the government that
Right.
they okay, and it's literally known fact that there's gang
And within police.
in the police
Oh
force.
yeah, you see the one dude in Brooklyn, fucking was it Brooklyn? Somewhere in New York, where he was like throwing his shit up.
Yeah.
You remember that video?
Yeah, like it's certain cops that want you to do something so they can shoot you, and they get a bullet in the chamber and a tattoo, or they get you, they can fuck you up and get a stripe on your arm or some shit. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like how gangs is now in real life. Just you could be a blood and like go punch on somebody's grandmother. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you got stripes now, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Go shoot this nigga up.
Hey.
It's the same shit.
If you're watching this, just remember, cops are people too, and I'm not trying to like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Be a bootlicker.
Humanize them? No.
Nah, I get what
Here's my point. I'm not trying to, bitch. I'm not trying to humanize them, but at the end of the day, you got to realize, if I'm beefing with you, I got to be like wary of like,
Absolutely.
So at the same time, cops, they're still people too. So just be wary. Don't do anything irrational.
Simple.
That's why I hate cops. But that's what I hate about cops because
'Cause they can
they
get away
so.
with it.
It's not even just that, but cops are so fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Cops are so fucking pussy,
I
bro.
don't even call it pussy. I just think they stressed. They scared.
But-
It's understandable.
But that's my kind of problem though, because it's like they're always scared of what they don't know. How many cops are around ethnic groups who go into neighborhoods and these with people that they've never really had to be around, so they don't even understand them. They don't understand the culture. They don't understand how they are. So then they get around them and it's just like they mad, scary, intense.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. But again, laws are laws. You just gotta,
Only way you can beat police, the tyrants, learn the law.
honestly.
Now, like I get what you're saying. Learn the law and obey what they say.
Fuck that.
Yeah, obey when it comes down to it. If you know you're in the right, if they breaking any constitutional law,
Bite that bullet and
Simple.
then get them back later.
they can win that fight right there. Let them win that. Let them win that fight. Spit out the law. If you know the law, spit it to them. Most likely they'll cower out. But if they tyrants, most likely they ego get on top of them.
I can't get down with that logic. It's good. Know your law.
No all.
100%.
Yeah, know the law in your state, in your county, what county codes they have and like supplements and shit like that. But just because you know it doesn't mean the cop knows it.
Absolutely.
Most cops don't go to college.
Simple.
But going off what he said, you just knowing your rights, you already won.
Long game.
It's a
long game.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's a long game, but you can spit all that law shit to them.
They won't.
They don't know the law. These
No,
niggas.
that's false though.
agreed.
That's false. That's no.
They're-
The majority of them.
No. There's
supposed to, but they don't.
they
But
don't.
no. But yeah. But I have a van, bro. Like it's plenty of times I got pulled over and I spit certain shit at them. They, have a nice day.
But even then, like you
Yeah.
said, it's the long game. So
Yeah.
like, agree.
Majority of them, yeah.
A lot of them don't.
Correct.
General public don't.
Yeah.
But bite the bullet for now. And
get
easier said than
yeah.
done. It's easier said than
And-
done because like kid could have been scared again.
Yeah.
And to add one small piece of advice nobody said, record yourself.
Absolutely.
Record yourself.
I'm thinking about getting a dash.
As soon as
cam
they
soon.
pull up, record
Same here.
yourself.
You really need a dash cam. And you know what? I really think you the feds.
Me?
You come in contact with with police more than everybody at this table, and one nigga is here already touching shoulders with
That
police officers.
nigga snitching.
This nigga, they pulled Josh over. He like, listen, I know somebody you can get. Let me go.
This nigga get pulled over 4 times a week and get off with warrant.
Every time, bro.
Is that
maybe like
It's
once
either you
every
bruising
other
your
month.
knees.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's either you snitching or sucking dick. It's either or.
Find out. Find out what's up.
Sum it all up. This was a black ass podcast today, bro. Hotep. Listen here, brothers and sisters.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm done.
Nah. Look, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Peer Pressure Podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, all that shit.
And don't make porn with your baby mother.
And protect your mamas.
Cunts.